Welcome back. Philadelphia, known for cheese steaks and pretzels, but it turns out the city of brotherly love is also home to the ice cream soda. I went to Ben Franklin's old stomping grounds, the place that is now home to Franklin Fountain. The store opened in 2004, but the building dates back to 1899. I checked it out and learned a little bit about the history of the icy treat.
Yeah, back in 1874, the story goes that they'd run out of ice to keep their sodas cold, and so pharmacies that had ice cream on hand would put it in the soda itself to keep it chilled.
That is great. So this is really a historic place and in a historic neighborhood, and you've got the Democratic National Convention happening this week. You're expecting to be real busy, I guess.
Yeah. A lot of the daytime stuff is going to be happening at the convention center, which is just about a mile away on Arch Street, so we're expecting especially lunchtime crowds.
Tell me about the history of the soda fountain.
Well, they started out as pharmacies originally. The very first soda was also more or less invented here, a couple blocks away at 6th and Lombard by Dr. Physic. He was one of the very first surgeons in the country, and when he gave his patients seltzer water to relieve stomach aches and stuff, he flavored it with a sweet cherry syrup, and that's still sold today. We actually have Dr. Physic's cherry soda in the shop, and that's the original soda. A lot of soda popped up around Prohibition. It was made as a response to the temperance movement. Root beer was actually invented in Philadelphia by Albert Hires as a kind of alternative to hard drinks. Originally called root tea. He was talked into calling it root beer because he thought he could sell it to more minors that way. How
important is it to have that kind of history for this Franklin Fountain shop?
It's a big part. We say anytime that we bring a new staff member on, we're letting them know this isn't just a dessert shop. We like to think of ourselves as a kind of living museum. We like to entertain and educate at the same time.
And I know that you have two specials this week, Lightning Rodham and Burnt Sugar.
Yes, two ice cream flavors for
Hillary Rodham Clinton and Bernie Sanders. Will you show me how to make those?
Absolutely, yeah. They're just some scoops, so we can check those out.
Let's go check it out. You've got Lightning Rodham and Burnt Sugar.
Yep, and we're going to put them into some classic root beer.
Let's make an ice cream soda.
So this is our custom-made root beer keg with our own house-made syrup. It's called Poor Richard's Root Beer.
Okay.
So to make root beer float, you fill the mug up about that far.
That much, huh?
Yep. You always put the straw in first. Bring it on over.
Got my root beer.
You got your straw.
Got my straw.
So the Lightning Rodham is a coffee base with chocolate-covered espresso beans, pretzel rods, and a white chocolate swirl.
That looks good.
Yeah, you kind of use the straw to guide it in there. If you let it just plunk into the ice cream, it tends to foam up a little bit too much.
Okay.
But it's just that easy.
And then this is the burnt sugar.
Yes, this is kind of a smoky caramel base. Yeah, smoky caramel base with some burnt sugar candy in it. It's like the top of a creme brulee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that enough?
Yeah.
A little more? You have more, I think.
Yeah. I tend to be a little generous with the scoops. There's a spoon.
Now, if you had a flavor for Donald Trump, what would that be?
Put me on the spot there. Something very orange, I think. I think orange would probably have to be the prevailing flavor.
Okay, like an orange sorbet or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Bernie Sanders burnt sugar and the
Lightning Rodham.
Lightning Rodham.
Yeah.
Cheers. And get this, since I visited, Franklin Fountain has sold 5 more gallons of burnt sugar ice cream than Lightning Rod, and the evening traffic is up almost 15% since Sunday night. A lot of fun. Great shop.
I managed an ice cream shop one summer. It was the most miserable experience.
You ate all the ice cream?
No, the kids who worked there would do whippets with the ice cream, the whipped cream canisters, and so they were always like blue-lipped and passed out, and I didn't know what to do.
Oh, God.
I will see your miserable experience and raise you a My Favorite Muffin employment opportunity when I was in 9th grade, which was also the most miserable experience. I still can't look at muffins. It's been like 30 years. I still can't look at them because I'm so over it.
I thought it was great. You should have dropped the scoop. It could have been a scoop drop. Right when you got done, yeah.
I know, Maria, how come he was able to do it all in one fell swoop and you were like 3 or 4?
You're right. I'm taking too little at a time.
Delicate.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you, Dagan.